Hello everybody, welcome to today's episode of This is Karabükspor podcast. And today I'm joined by Frank and Dominic. Unfortunately, Yukis is not with us. He's in Germany at the moment for Schalke and Borussia Dortmund game. And how are you doing, Yukis? He's not here, of course. How are you doing, Frank?
I'm doing good, man. Having my tea as usual.
Yukis.
So
I just wanted to send him a salute, tribute to you kids. So how are you doing, Frank?
I'm good, man. Drinking tea. Well, ready to talk about Karabük.
Yeah, did you hear Yuki's song from Schalke,
Yeah, he transferred to Schalke from what I heard.
And what about you, Dom?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Thank you, I'm very fine. And very kind of you, Dom. Your voice is very cute as always, man. And well, damn thing. And today we will talk about Karabükspor preview, and we will play against Karabükspor in a way. So, what are your thoughts about this game, Frank? Do you think Fenerbahce will get 3 points in this away game?
It could go either way. We could get 3 points, 1 point, or 0 points because Karabük is known as a giant killer. At home, they've already beat Galatasaray, Trabzonspor, and Beşiktaş. And we've been having a hard time right before the break, and breaks are never really good for us. Mm-hmm. Every time we have a break and we're on the uphill scale and we're going up the steps, we hit the break and boom, we go on a 3-game losing streak when we come back. But before the break this time, we were actually in a really bad form, so maybe it will be a big change where we actually go uphill and things will start to change. I expect RVP to start 100% because Fernandao has a broken arm, and Moussa Sow actually just came back from Senegal and he has a slight injury, so RVP will be starting in my opinion. And I think Ozan Tufan actually took this time from the break to actually work on himself. There's a picture circulating around social media of him with like a 6-pack rather than his little cake that he kind of has there, So it looks like he added a little bit more to his physicality, and hopefully he'll be able to put that on the field and work and focus a little bit more, and he'll be a better player.
Well, they say it's a Photoshop, but I hope this is real for Ozan, Yeah. He needs to,
hopefully it's not.
Yeah, because I remember when he was running on the pitch, his belly was shaking, I thought Beyonce was in Ozan's belly, or inside. Yeah, and I hope it's true one, it's not Photoshop, hopefully, because Ozan really needs to get fit, because he's a midfielder player and he needs to run the whole pitch. So, and he needs to work on his shots. I can't say he's a good shooter as a midfielder. And as you said, Fernando is injured unfortunately, and hopefully he will join the team as soon as possible. And as you said also, Frank, in my opinion, Robin van Persie will start, and we will see Moussa Sow as a left winger or right winger, and we will see the lineup, because Advocat always loves surprise on the fans, and we will see the lineup tomorrow. And as you said, the breaks, national team's breaks are not really good for Fenerbahce. We never win a game after those breaks this year, so hopefully we will get some points from Karabük tomorrow, and we'll do our best. And Dom, let's hear you, man.
Well, I'm not sure if there's anything left to be said. Obviously Karabük have got a good record against the big teams, and as you said, Fenerbahce really don't play that well after a break. And I think given this season's form, I think a draw could be the best result we could get. I'd like us to win, but I think if I put a bet down, I'd probably say we won't be winning this game.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, we will see, because Karabük they're really well against big teams this season. They beat Galatasaray, Beşiktaş, and Trabzon in their home, and they're on the 9th place. But we really need to win the game tomorrow because at least we need to go to Europa League. This is what I hope for because Başakşehir and Beşiktaş are far away from Fenerbahçe on the table, but yeah, we need to win every games, almost to be the champions, and Beşiktaş needs to lose some games, and which seems really impossible.
Yeah.
Also, there are really strong rumors about Emre Mor. If he pass Karabükspor game, there are really strange rumors about Emre Mor. Like, I hope those are true because they said like his manager was in Istanbul a couple of days ago and he met with Turkish board and they agreed, and Borussia Dortmund will say the last word about Emre Mor. Emre Mor's first choice is playing for Fenerbahce next season on. So do you think these rumors could be true, Frank?
Well, anything is possible, but I would only accept it if we could actually strike a deal where we would promise Dortmund that we would give him a certain amount of appearances and we would only pay a percentage of his wage. We are still under the financial fair play regulations, and we still don't have too much of a room in our budget, and we have to offload players if we're going to pay his full price and his salary. I really hope he can come and play and show himself, and hopefully we won't kill his career like we did with a lot of youngsters that came to us.
Yeah. And Dominic, what are your thoughts about Emre Mor's rumors? Wow, that was a really good line. Like Emre Mor's rumors,
I think, it sounds like he is definitely coming to Fenerbahce so many sports journalists are talking about it. But I think it would be better for his a development as a player if he stayed in Germany or in a bigger league, because as we know, Turkey doesn't really have isn't the best producing young players. But I would like to see him at Fenerbahce, and I think he could learn a lot, but we need to play him a lot at the same time. But I think, I sort of see him as a bit of a, if you remember Lazar Markovic, he was very good at playing, but then at the end of the dribble, he didn't really do too much. Occasionally he'd get an assist or something. But Emre Mor is a bit like that. I think he dribbles a bit too much for my liking. I feel like the fans will probably be quite easy on him as he is such a star of the national team.
And he's so extravagant, so fans crave for an extravagant player.
Yeah.
Emre Mor, the boy loves playing with the ball. He just wants to have the ball all the time, and but he's a great dribbler, and he makes really dangerous troubles for the defenders. So I would really love to have him at Fenerbahce. But yeah, we will see that, the rumors are strong. And we will see it in a couple days, if you ask me. And also, there's some latest news, from yesterday, that Fenerbahce are suing UEFA and the Turkish Football Federation for over 250 million euros after being found not guilty of match fixing. Yeah, this should be your topic, Frank.
The request has been given to the High Court that they were saying that it was going to be not guilty, but the problem is that it still needs to be approved. So after that approval comes, that would mean that the club would put together a countersuit for all the losses and damages that has been caused to the club because of being banned from Europe and our prestige, and players did not want to come to us. We had to get rid of players because of our financial fair play regulations. So we had to put all that together, and they're going to do a countersuit towards the Turkish Football Federation and FIFA, hopefully. Some people have saying that the source is not that great, but a lot of websites are saying that this is true, and I wouldn't put anything against it that our club wouldn't fight back once we are found not guilty. I don't think they would just sit there and be like, "Oh, sweet, we're not guilty. We'll just go home now." There's been so much damage that's been done, and we're still suffering from it with our performances and the players' quality. We just need to fight back and get what we deserve.
Yeah, that's what I agree with you. And Dominic, do you think Fenerbahce will make it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure we will get some kind of severance package, or however you want to call it. I don't think we'll get maybe all that money, but obviously it's good to aim high. So if they do knock us down, we still got quite a bit of money.
Mm-hmm.
But as Frank is saying, it's just sort of damaged the club so much, and just the reputation. And the way the news has sort of reported it, so many people reported the match fixing originally. But if you think of back in last October, when we first sort of acquitted from it, there was very few reports on that. And now Trabzon appealed it, and then they've been, shut down again. And there's just like, no one in the football world really knows we've been proven innocent. And so that's, I think, it's like a sad thing about it. But hopefully we'll be able to get the money back. And I mean, I feel like missing out on those seasons of Champions League is actually priceless. Like, I mean, we could have had some European nights that you just can't sort of recreate with money. And as Frank is saying, just the team just hasn't been the same since.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, we will see very soon. And that was a really good speak from you, Dominic. You guys knew what we were saying, and the club got too many damage in this period. As you said, Frank, like footballers didn't want to come to Fenerbahce because we found guilty, for some people, and we were not playing in the Champions League. So that was really bad, and so we really will get something at the end, but we will see what we will get. So guys, thank you for joining me, and hopefully we will win the game tomorrow also against Karabükspor, and we get the 3 points to Istanbul.
Thank you. See ya.
Yeah, thank you, man. Later.
Yeah, see you in the next episode, people. Peace out.
Later.
Hello everybody, welcome.